the WWE Draft has made its impact. Tonight, a new NXT means new opportunity. Who's ready to seize their moment?
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
On NXT. Live tonight, 8/7 Central, only on USA.